Thanks a lot, Sonia.
You're welcome.
Well, finally, though, a little bit of warm weather, and that means Calgarians who've been waiting to get out on the water all year long are diving right in. But there are some new rules and some tests in place that many simply aren't aware of. Tara Weber reports.
As soon as there's a beautiful day, they're out on the lake hitting the waves, but many are doing it illegally.
Do you have a license?
No.
Why not?
I didn't know you needed to get one.
How often do you drive the boat?
Like once every weekend.
Well, I didn't know that you would get like a fine. I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
But it is a big deal. For the last 2 years, anyone at the helm needs a license or faces a $250 fine. Kevin Weave sells boats. He says about half of the people who come into the shop don't know the rules have changed.
Most of the new boat owners definitely are not surprised. They're aware enough that they know they need a license. It's the older gentlemen that think they don't need it and shouldn't have to get it.
BoatSmart Canada says about 3 million Canadians are operating boats without licenses and the required studying. That's why it's asking Canadians to wake up.
And by going through that process to get their card, they're going to acquire the knowledge to boat safely, to navigate safely amongst other boat traffic, and make the choices they need to make to stay safe on the water.
This April, the test got a lot more difficult and a bit longer, from 36 questions to 50. But the good news is you can now take it online for $50 and it's valid for life. Besides having a license, there are 4 big safety tips when out on the water. The first, no drinking.
Alcohol, unfortunately, is still a factor in about 40% of boating fatalities each year. The effects of alcohol are up to 4 times greater on the water than when consuming alcohol on land, so it's not a good idea to drink and boat. Make sure your boat and your equipment are prepared, so you want to make sure that you've got the right safety equipment, that it's in good working order, that you and your passengers know how to use it effectively, and of course make sure you know what to do in case of emergencies. So know what to do, how to signal for help, and how to help other boaters in distress.
And of course it's important to make sure there's a life jacket on board for each person who's there, one that fits them, and make sure they're wearing it anytime you're out in the water. Tara Weber, CBC News, Chestermere.
An Edmonton area man has been identified as the Canadian who drowned off Mexico's Pacific coast this week. Robert Dale Clack was swimming near San Jose de Cabo on the Baja California peninsula on Monday afternoon. Officials say he was pulled out to sea by a current. His body has since been recovered. Well, a big traffic tie-up on 16th Avenue at Deerfoot Trail this morning. The problem was a water main that burst